Well, I spoke today about money transmitter licensing laws and how complicated they are, the risks of not having a license, and then some of the changes that have happened in interpretation and why it's so hard for startup companies, especially innovative payment companies, to obtain the necessary licenses. I was particularly concerned about some of the changes happening with states' interpretations of their authorized delegate rules. And there was a time when it was easier to partner with a licensed money transmitter and to offer a new innovative payment product. And with some of the changes, especially with Texas's guidance, which I understand other states are following, Texas issued guidance that basically said, sorry licensees, you are only allowed to appoint an authorized delegate if that authorized delegate does the same business that you do. You can't let them do different products, you can't let them do products, sell or market or distribute products that are branded with your name, not the licensee's name. So you have to be very, very careful about who you appoint as an authorized delegate. And that means that it's sort of difficult for a new innovative product payment company to be compliant and get out into the marketplace. I would say the payments industry is now one of the hottest areas of growth globally. Sometimes it's because of things like mobile apps and telephone communications. Payments, Facebook now announced that they're going to do Facebook payments. So people are looking for new ways to make payments. And of course, the virtual currencies, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, they're game changers. They're really changing how the range of options and opportunities for payments products. Meanwhile, the states, they've always sort of been in the middle there between the banking regulators and the payments companies, and the states are, I think they're nervous. They realize that they're sitting on this, right in between these companies and all the global business they can do. And I give the states credit for wanting to do the right thing, to wanting to make sure there are controls. I know they feel very responsible for making sure that they're not dealing with criminals or money launderers, and make sure that these payment companies are being operated legally, compliantly. But I also think that they're sort of going back to their very old rigid rules and have not been open enough to new ways to look at payments. It seems to me there's got to be a win-win-win, so that you can have compliant startup, innovative companies that are also doing business in a fair, effective, reasonable way, being good to consumers. There's got to be a way to make this work without stifling innovation. I think that's the worry. These IMTC conferences are fantastic. I've loved my stay here in Las Vegas. I understand there's going to be a fantastic one in Istanbul, which unfortunately I'm not going to be able to make, and the next one in Miami. I would really highly recommend attending these. This is not just for networking, but there's really valuable information you receive.